Hi, I'm Kay Collier, a museum educator at Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art, and this is Bridging the Gap, a series of digital art engagements. In this segment, we will look at Untitled by Ruth Asawa. Before we go any further, make sure you have a pencil and paper ready. Please pause the video now to collect what you need. Before we get started discussing this artwork, let's take a few moments to look closely at it. Start by letting your gaze wander around the work of art, noticing some of the details. You can pause the video to give yourself a few moments to look closely. What are some things that you noticed? Perhaps the wire that Asawa used to create the artwork, or the round shapes that seem to hold smaller shapes inside of them. Or maybe you notice the shadows the artwork casts on the white wall behind it. In this work, Asawa used metal wire to create cage-like shapes that hold smaller forms within them. In fact, Asawa once said about this work, "You can see through it. The piece does not hide anything. You can show inside and outside. And inside and outside are connected. Everything is connected, continuous." What do you see that looks connected or continuous in this artwork? Now, let's think about the idea of perseverance. Have you heard that word before? What does it mean to persevere? To persevere means to keep on going, even when something is hard. Have you ever persevered through a difficult time before? What are some things that helped you get through your difficult time? Ruth Asawa persevered through difficult times in her life too. When she was about 17 years old, she and her family were forced to live in an internment camp, like a prison camp, because they were Japanese Americans. You see, this was in 1942, right after the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor during World War II, and the American government became suspicious of anyone, even American citizens, who were of Japanese descent and forced to live together in prison camps. How might that have made Asawa and her family feel? Even though Asawa was in a difficult situation, she says that something good came from it. She had more time to learn about art with other artists who happened to be interned with her. Asawa later reflected on her time in the internment camp, stating, "I hold no hostilities for what happened. I blame no one. Sometimes good comes through adversity. I would not be who I am today had it not been for the internment, and I like who I am." Can you think of a time when you persevered through a difficult situation and something good came from it? To further explore the theme of perseverance, please see the videos of the works of art by Will Wilson, George Bellows, Jacob Lawrence, and George Siegel. Thank you for watching. This has been Bridging the Gap from Crystal Bridges.